Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? His name is Workout Scaler. So, a lot of you wanted to know how does the HTC Vive looks on Project Cars 2. I mean, it looks great if you adjust it perfectly to your seat, to your height. Remember, the whole idea of virtual reality is perfect room scale and calibration. Once you get that adjusted and taken care of, then you're really going to feel like you're inside this car. The only reason I prefer HTC Vive a little bit better because it has that OLED screen, the AMOLED screen on the lenses, and it looks more vibrant and more colorful. And the sensors, the tracking, the room scale is better on HTC Vive. Okay, but that's not to say that the Oculus Rift is not. It's not like a huge difference. It's just, to me personally, I prefer HTC Vive because of that room scale. Anyway, the amount of detail here, it's truly remarkable. Like, once you align everything correctly, you're really going to feel like you're inside this car. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's do this. I'm not going to talk much while I'm racing, so let's do it. This will be a 20-minute video. The wrong way. Let's try a different race. Hold on a second. Let's try something else. You know what's so cool about this game? You can manage to go different variation of the tracks. See, like this one right here, or this one. I'm gonna go with something better. Let's go to Spain. Let's do this. it looks really good, honestly, on Oculus Rift and HTC Vive, but I prefer HTC Vive personally. But it doesn't matter, if you have Oculus Rift, that'll do it as well. It really immerses you. And one another cool feature, it has a lot of options on the VR. So you can customize your room scale any which way you want. You just go to the options, you just go to the virtual reality, and you can adjust it any which way you like for your own personal preference. And this is why I think this is the best VR racing game that you can get. Alright, let's do this during the rain. Let's go to retire the pit box, and then let's do one with the rain. Let's do our rain. And the time we're gonna do it at 4. Alright, let's choose a different car as well. Hold on. Let's choose a Ferrari. Here we go. Alright, still loading. Here we go. Like I said, HTC Vive looks awesome. And another cool feature is you really have plenty of options to calibrate your VR position, room scale. It's definitely one of the best VR racing games, and the sound, it's so realistic, like it's so immersive. Like when you put in a VR headset and you put in a good pair of headphones, I mean the sound is just so three-dimensionally immersive. It's so realistic. Alright, let's try a different car. I got 8 minutes left, so let's try a different car. Let's try. G40. What is this? G40 Junior? Let's try that. And let's do the same thing. Remember, I'm not competing here. I'm just doing a demo test. That's all I'm doing here. You know, it's not a live stream. It's not like I'm competing or anything like that. The best way to compete here would be to get a racing wheel. Highly recommend. I'm probably going to end up getting a Thrustmaster now. I have a couple of reasons to get a Thrustmaster. Alright, so this is a Australian or British car. Put it on the right side. Let's start. This is fantastic. It really looks great. If you have a racing wheel, I highly recommend that you play this game in VR. I need to get myself a Thrustmaster, like a basic $250 version of a racing wheel Thrustmaster. And once I get the Thrustmaster and the racing chair, it's just going to be a much better experience for both Project Racing 2, Forza, GT Sport, and of course my Formula 1 2017 that I have. GT Sport will have a VR as well, so that's kind of cool. there you have it. Only have like a couple of minutes left, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this HTC Vive demo. I did the Oculus Rift as well. I mean, in terms of like feel, they're pretty much the same thing. I just prefer HTC Vive because HTC Vive has that better OLED lenses inside, and it brings the color more. The color pops a little bit better on the HTC Vive. It's much brighter, and the room scale is a little bit better. The tracking, it's much better on the HTC Vive. But Oculus Rift is great too. And it's really, this is probably the best racing VR. I have to see Gran Turismo Sport, but I'm pretty sure Gran Turismo Sport is going to be something similar as this. I can't see anything better than what I'm seeing here now. This is a high resolution, most likely higher resolution than what we're going to be seeing on PlayStation VR. However, PlayStation VR does have that AMOLED screen, that OLED screen, I'm sorry, that also helps make the picture be more brighter and more colorful. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video.